Alright, sorry to keep you guys waiting.
But let's do this. Alright, let's actually get rid of the timer. Screw it. We're going. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. I know it's been a few weeks since we've done a Sega Saturday, but we're back, finally, to do this. Let me turn this down a little bit. And it's going to be Haunting Starring Polterguy. This is a game I believe a few people might have recommended along the days, and it kind of fits into the, I guess, Halloween theme that's going on now. If you guys want to know what's coming up on the channel, I do have in the description a link to the schedule. That I do have it on there. Next month is going to be like TV/movie month. So I might as well pop it up for a second here. You might, like I said, we got Demon Crest coming up on Wednesday. We have Evil Dead, the Dreamcast game, coming up next Sega Saturday. I might do Harvest Moon to finish off. You have a nice, chill, relaxing Nintendo stream for Wednesday on the 29th. And then, like I said, we go into movie night, or TV movie with Congo, Hudson Hawk, True Lies, Wizard of Oz, Universal Soldier, and then some anime stuff to round out the month. So, like I said, there is in the description, there's a link to this kind of stuff if you guys want to check it out. And then just stay tuned for whatever the heck's coming up. But without further ado, let's get into this game. We'll see how much, how long we can play it, how much fun we can have with it. And let me know. Like I said, let me know your thoughts on this or other games you guys want to see me play. Like I said, we do Sega Saturdays, we do WNS Wednesdays. Currently, we're doing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on Sundays, like tomorrow, with mods. So stick around. Like I said, follow if you want to get told when we go live. Now let's see what this game is about. Well, I guess I kind of know what this game is about. We're going around scaring the like families out of the houses and stuff. Those sleazy sardinis and their snazzy new home. Looks peaceful, huh? Well, I've got a radical surprise for them. For M. Alright, hey Master Roshi. I'm confused. Am I not pushing the right buttons? The start button does that. Okay. Super scare, boo doo. Okay, what do how the buttons work? I'm confused. Okay, that button does that. That does that. What? Okay. I don't think I know what the buttons are doing right now. Okay, seems like that button takes control of things. Okay, so we're supposed to keep scaring them. Alright, there's certain things that you can interact with. What else can I dick around with? Fish tank? Okay. Oh, you can control... What? Get out of here, bro. He's still not running? Okay. Okay, so after you scare them, okay, it looks like you pick up some sort of currency or some sort of ecto scare juice. Okay. So is the goal to go over there and like try to scare him out of the house? I guess they move rooms. Here, let me turn up the game volume just a little bit. I don't know if that's gonna help or if it's too quiet. But how you doing, Master Roshi? Stupid Windows. Stupid Windows 11. I'll put it at 28. Hey, Godzilla? Or did my... Hello? A driver timeout? Okay. Keep on him? Alright. Did the stream die? My driver's just crashed. My driver's crashed. Okay. So, $800 graphics card driver crashes whenever you're playing a 16-bit game. Because you decide you wanted to change the volume. But the stream is up? Okay. Because I wanted to change what the volume was. For what RetroArch was. It crashed. Technology sucks. Let me tell you guys. Alright. Yeah, too scary. Okay, so that changes things. Now people are in different rooms. Okay. All right. What happened? Can I get out of here? What? Did it not do anything? Oh, you have to hit square twice? Maybe? I'm so confused. Oh, she pissed her pants. She got scared by a ballerina? Okay. Yeah, a boombox. You're not scared enough yet, kiddo? Maybe I get an extra... Did I just die? I can't pick that up, I fell. Can I... Oh, I can jump! Alright, so I guess... Okay. I don't see, like, a meter filling up. I just assume... we just gotta keep going until they're all done. Okay. Yeah, I don't see like a health bar or anything, unless that's like what my picture's supposed to be. Alright. Some rock music. Alright, so did we kind of get screwed over? So it's like you gotta like manage your energy, I take it? While scaring them? That got her good. Okay. Alright, we're gonna keep on her then. Oh, is that... Okay, got her to leave the house then? Okay. No, she doesn't... I was gonna say, did she drop any ecto? Okay. So she's out of the house now. Oh, Steam Ghost! Okay, Goopity Goop? Okay, there we go. So I guess the goal is maybe keep pushing them until they're out of the house. Okay. Come on, there we go. What the hell? Hello, Flo. Oh, we didn't scare her out of the house. We just scared her into another room. So is it where she gets scared is where she drops the goopy goop? Oh, her pants fell down. What the hell? She only dropped that much goop? Oh, what is that? What the hell? I just, like, traded... I just put down a super scare? What the hell? Okay, she ran over there. Okay. We haven't been over here yet. Okay, she cycled around. Gotta track her down. She's back in the kitchen. Okay, we're gonna run out again. Unfortunately. Okay, there she goes. Out of the house. Okay, unfortunately, that also means we're going to run out of, like I said, run out of the green stuff again. I'll either need to bolt down the hallway and go to T. Is this his room? Yes, it is. Okay, yeah. Can I control this? I can, okay. So the goal is to not... Oh, shit, did I hit him with it? What? His head exploded! What the frick? Oh boy, that was close. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? T's up the... Okay, he's at the top of the house. Run! I'm gonna use the power of books to scare him. If it allows me to control the book again. I have to literally be like... I have to be standing in like at a specific spot for it. Hello, Tony. Okay. We're literally on the edge of running out here. He went this way. How do I get the rocking chair again? Okay, get out. Yeah, that's the bad thing. Whenever that happens, you don't get that much green. He is in this room. Okay, that's... Okay. Just got a little bit of a loop here. Okay, don't touch me. Red? Is red good? I picked up a red S. Holy shit. Pick it up, damn it! There we go. Sometimes isometric is not easy to visually see where the hell things are going. Okay. Out of hell again. Still don't know what the S that we picked up does. Oh, now he's running? What the hell is that? Get out of here, bro. There's an entrance right there. Get out of here. Alright. This level is complete. Now we gotta go scare the father away. Oh, nothing scarier than frickin' equipment coming alive. Oh, shit! What the hell? He just blew his clothes off. Not even that scared by it. Chainsaw Massacre. Is he not scared by it? I'm confused. I got you. Woo! Woo! Alright, I don't know if I get like some sort of like high score. Oh, he's still not too scared. But you know what'll scare him? Laundry. Ah, rats! Dude. Come on, Vito. Wow, we glooped the crap out of him. He's in this room. Get him with the clock. And that. Oh, nope. He's out. Seems like if you just get him, whenever they're very high, if you just get him with one thing. Cat out of the freezer. Well, that'll scare anyone. Freaking mummy under the chair. I missed that. Amazing vase. Amazing vase. Oh, is there like a monster outside too? Get out of here, bro. Open the door. There we go. That should be the entire family out of the house. So I'm assuming that's level 1. I'm right behind your sorry butts. After waiting a distant man, wait, where'd they go? So my understanding from what I was reading online is that the story is that it's basically a teenage kid, I guess, got deceased, died. I don't know if it was a car accident or something. Obviously, they don't go over it here in the actual game. At least I don't see they do. So I'm thinking this, it's kind of like, it's a little bit of like, well, you can't pause it during this section. Okay, I think I just got an O. E? This isometric shit. I wonder if that black hole was going to be death. Ectocolist? What does that mean? Do we just get a larger bar? Shit. Dude! Oh my gosh. Mountain Fright? What? Is it just gonna give me all the trophies in the game right now? Alright, there we go. So we got 3 letters. SOE? Shadows of Evil? Welcome to your new home. Holy shit! What's your level of scare? Medium? Still not high enough. Oh, there's a doggy. Does the dog find me? Alright, she's only high. Let's get her out of here. I don't know if really tormenting her with this is the best move. How is she still not? Okay, I was gonna say she better be out of here. We didn't let her get like 5 feet into the room. Hurry up, jump out. Not the bees! Oh, what rip. Yeah, she didn't make it very far. And honestly, it feels like this is one of the better things to use. Still not too scared? You gotta be scared, right? There we go. Okay, is the strategy gonna be to, like, push her to an exit? Is that supposed to be the goal? There we go. What the hell? Can I not go through this? Is that not a door? I'm so confused. Like, it wouldn't let me go in there. Right? Okay. Can I get this book? Holy shit! That ballerina killed. Still not scared. Oh boy. We kind of failed that one. Damn it! I think we kind of screwed this one up. Her fear level is high, but she's not acting too scared. What the frick? Okay, so that's only gonna be one. We're not doing too well with her. In fact, we're gonna have to go to the underworld before she's fully done. Yeah, see? If we don't get her out of the house here, we're gonna have to. Oh, there's gonna be two damn rooms. Yep. Okay, back to the underworld again. The hell? Come on. I noticed my picture in the bottom is getting smaller. Is that just because I keep failing, or...? We'll find out. I'll just randomly get a game over and we'll have to start over again. Okay. Pick up. You kind of like... Can I trade some of this stuff for health, please? Oh, that's the exit. She's still in this room. Now she's running away. Are you serious? She ran away and we're getting nothing for it. Okay. I'll take it, though. Oh, is the dog, like, removing my ecto? That get okay. Not scary enough. Turn around, lady. I have no clue why there would be space. Some sort of pun I can make about a space in the cabinet? Space in, I don't know. No space in the cabinet. I guess. Gonna wipe your hard drive. Okay, she ran away. Just to make sure she doesn't go back in there. Okay. I wonder if there's, like, supposed to be, like, a certain way you're supposed to approach this. Hey, Synth. Like, if you're supposed to, like, line it up to know where they're gonna want to go. Ah! Blew her pants off. There you go. Get out of here, lady. Holy, get out of here. How you doing, Synth? Welcome in. Happy Sega Saturday. Ah, you're so ugly you broke the mirror or window. Oh man, that... Alright, get out of here. Out of here. There's the door. Alright, we got an achievement. Truly terrifying? I don't know. Was it like a 5 times combo to scare someone out of the house? Sid, were you one of the people who recommended this game, or you just like it because of the black leather? Oh, you know what would be really scary if I get him over to where the scale is and he gets on it. You like it because of the leather? I'm trapping your ass in here, bro. We're literally using everything to scare your shit. Alright. Alright, he ran away. So it's kind of time-based. I don't even know what that high... What's going on with the music? Why... Why did it get really loud? That means something? Alright, is that out the door you go? Out the door you go! And that just leaves the little kid. Vito's gone. It's always the garage is the last. What the hell? Did someone just get cut in half with a damn table saw? Ah, I gotcha, bro. You thought you could escape without getting scared one last time? Yeah, cut him at the balls, too. Yeah, dude. I thought it said the kid was... Oh, the kid's not in here. Holy balls is right. Yes. Alright, kiddo. Get over here. We're gonna try to do a triple team on you. Shit, I'm wasting my energy. Oh no, the turret in the closet! Alright. Oh no, it disappeared! Get out of here. I can't get through these damn doors sometimes. Okay. Dude, he doubled back through the hallway. Here, take a menorah. Makes his head spin. I can't get to the star! There we go. So we gotta try to get him to get out of this door right now. Dude, frickin'. It's kind of funny to see their damn heads explode. Yeah, I think, yeah. Oh, that was so damn close. I really didn't want to go through another one of those underground stages. Just to come back to do like 1 or 2 scares and then go back down to an underground stage. Thinking we ought to lay off him, yeah? Right? And I'm what's his name? The friendly ghost. Casper, huh? Not a chance. Let's hose him good. Okay, so I was thinking about this idea, Synth. Hey, fresh digs, Vito. You and your rotten horde. Get comfy now. I'll be back. In a flash, with a full tank of ecto-gas. Ectogasm. Okay, so you can't pause during these scenes. Shit! Okay. I know there's probably like a hand. Oh shit! Stop hitting me. Z. I'm assuming that's how you game over. Is that bottom left thing? Balls. Dude. Isometric jumping. Oh, get out of here. Alright, Flo. Let me see if I can save you some money on your car insurance. Or homeowner's insurance if you bundle. Flo knows. Or Flo nays. Get over here, lady. Okay. All right, yes. These are just like basically to keep annoying them, right? Or like some of them are supposed to blow up on them. Yes. See, some of the goop is hard to see. Pick it up, hurry up! Okay. Ah! Slimer! Let's get her with the panda, maybe. Damn it! Too late. I wonder if the yellow means... The certain colors mean probably certain things, right? Okay, so... we literally keep scaring her back and forth, which I don't think is helping us, right? So I wonder if it's kind of like a puzzle, you know? Like, get her to just go down here and then use the yellows? Come on, open up the door. Right? There we go. Get out of here, lady. So I think, yeah, like I said, I think there's a little bit of a strategy behind this. So there's an exit in that room. I like how there's like a switch. Okay. He went directly left. And he went down. Okay. Back to this room that everyone likes to go in so much. Hey, horror. He just pissed his pants. Alright, get out of here. Hello, horror? Alright, we're gonna try to get to the father again. We're gonna run out of ecto Ecto Juice. And we're going to go through one of those underground stages where we'll probably game over, if I had to guess. The Mighty Plunger! Oh man, there's a hand in the toilet. Damn it. It's a bad timing with a lot of this shit. How important is this green shit? Shit! If I get hit again, we're dead. I think we're dead. Son of a bitch. Future made a green shit? Ah, maybe. Ecto? Shit balls. Or skull balls. Okay, we survived somehow. The unfriendly ghost. Alright. What? What the hell is that shit? Come on, he's gotta be like scared to shitless now. We literally hit him with frickin' Godzilla, what the frick? I think we literally used everything in this room. I'm confused, and he's not scared. What? What? I can't leave? What's going on? What is this thing? Can I use it? How do I use this shit? Did I break it? What's going on here? Okay. I got kind of screwed here. It didn't tell me I can jump into that. What the hell, dude? I used everything in this room. And I can't leave the room. Like, what am I supposed to do? Eat my ghost poop. Still no? Dude, there's nothing I can do. I'm literally stuck in this frickin' room. Seriously, what the hell? What? Oh my gosh, what the hell is that shit? That room went from being one of the best rooms that I've ever had to the worst room that I've ever had. Let's see here. Is there a way to like make him leave there? Come on, the exit's up there. Get out of here, Vito. Up, right. Up, left. Wait. It's the dog scared me the second. Oh, wow. We're kind of getting screwed here. We're literally walking into rooms with the dog spawning on us. Like that's kind of AIDS. She didn't even see it. Alright, here we go again. Oh, a star? Oh, holy shit, they gave us full health? Frickin' A. Lucky dog. Lucky dog. S. Wait, do I not want the S's? I'm confused. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm freaking trapped down here. Dude. Come on with that shit! What the hell? Green arrow? Okay. Bathroom. Alright, that got her out of here. The question is, where this doggo gonna be? Can I scare her with the panda, please? I really want to scare her with the panda. And then maybe the clown face. Okay, there she is again. What the hell happened? Okay. Yellow is good to use. Okay. Oh, screw it! I don't care about the ecto. Okay, can I get the little dolly doll? Yeah, give me the doll. There we go. Scare her out of the house. There we go. We somehow survived round 3. Lame, aren't they, dude? Those were some fresh pranks we pulled on them in there. Huh? Sweet. Did I tell you why I hate these sardines? Well, it was one bright sunny day. Okay, here's where we get the story. I was skating down the street and wait, hey, wait, we better keep after those scumbags. Let me guess, were they the sardines were the one who ran him over with a car? I'm tired of chumming with these ugly suckers. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Nice Ghost. Let's grab some green goo and really nail him. Man, these guys gotta have a decent bit of money if they keep changing houses like this. Son of a bitch! Dude. Is this green stuff just for points? I gotta see if I lose points whenever I pick those up or not. Dude, it's like a freaking trap. Like, it's not even, like, worth going after these sometimes. Oh, that's the exit right there. Okay. Alright, so you got... Oh, she already ran out that door. Alright, let's see if we can get her. Holy shit, his arm got cut off. The worm! Alright, full ectogasm there. Maybe we can scare her out of this frickin' room. Like, scare her... Oh. Damn it! I guess I missed the opportunity. If I would have maybe got that yellow wall, maybe it would have worked. Yeah, there's no exit here. So let's get her out of here. Oh, Is she in here? She is. Where the hell are you hiding? Oh, she's already gone. Purple nose. Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Alright. Mimi, I'll find you. Okay, let's go after V. Vito. Always in the bathroom. What the hell? What? Huh. Shit, there's a dog. Get out of here. Alright, back into here. Let's try to trap him with a vase. And then get him with this. And see if we can get him with the meat grinder. Come on, go, 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 go! Oh, that doesn't count as 3? Oh, it did, okay. We need to push him to an exit. Somehow. How do I get to this baseball bat? What the hell? Shit, get... Alright, hopefully that scares him out that way. Okay. Oh, he freaking pooped like crazy. Alright, chainsaw time. No? He doesn't... Dude, I glitched him so bad he's off the freaking map. He's all the way up there. Dude, we scared him out of the game. Fucking stupid. Spiderweb? Man, we can't get him to go frickin' anywhere. Okay, get the hell out of here, bro. Okay, there's an exit up here, I think? No, that's a fireplace. No, there is. Come on, is there something yellow? Is there some way that I can scare him so that the door opens up? There we go. Okay, so the beating noise means there's a one in here. We gotta try to get... Oh, she ran to the next room. Oh, shit, she's just leaving. Scare her to death! And do it fast, because... Because we're running out of Ecto again. Is that not scary enough? No? Is it? We're trying to push her towards a door, so we either push her left or right. Shit, and of course she's gonna go to the frickin' bathroom. Get it! Ah, no, don't go to the bathroom. Shit. Go, go, go. There we go. I don't know. So I don't know if I'm losing. Okay, I want to try to get her down here. Right? Come on, why you Dude, the game really doesn't want...
Welcome to Rumble. I love you.
Thank you,
Welcome to Rumble.
Bribecore, for the follow.
I love you. Welcome to Rumble. I love you. Welcome to Rumble.
Welcome to Rumble. I love you.
Welcome to Rumble.
What? I go left, down, left? Scare the other one? Oh, that didn't work. Get wrecked, Tony. Mr. Hanky? We already... Oh, he throws poop out of the toilet? Alright. What the hell is the... It's the head of his sister? Arcade cabinet. Piss his pants. Get out of here, kiddo. That was quick. Okay, let's go back to the mother. Get her out of here. Go to the next level. If we can. Let's see, she's still scared? She's still not... Get out of here. Go, 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 go. I don't think that worked. I don't think the dog off worked. Aliens! Is that an exit? Oh, hell yeah! Alright. Right? That's everyone out of the house. Right? Now what? Now what? What are we doing here? Hey, Memory Hat! Yeah, I'm sorry for not doing it last week, but I had, FF7 What the frick is that? I had my, my entire muffler fall off my car, so I had to get that replaced. So that's why last Saturday I basically said, you know what, I'm not going to be sitting there, I'm not going to do an hour stream and then shut it off because I need to pick my car up or something like that. So we just postponed it, and now we're just having a nice, relaxing time doing this. What's up? Why did the music play? Was there a what is this, a boss? What is this? Also, why'd the music die? What's going on here? What the hell is this? How does this work? Dude, I don't know if I like this isometric part of this. Oh, did I already use my ecto? Okay. Try to do this carefully. So, dude, ah. I almost feel like I need to do this so that everything spawns. Get out of here, bats! There we go. Back to the boss fight, I think. Maybe? I don't know if that counts. This isometric bullshit. Is that it? Oh boy. I don't get this shit. Dude. gotta be patient. Not screw up. Too bad. Don't rush it. Even though the game's trying to screw you over, man. You're just trying to play Paperboy. And the Ooze at the same time. Come on, game. The overall objective originally was to just keep scaring all the... Oh, shit. Dude, we're so dead. It was originally scared the entire family out of the house. I can't see the bats. Come on! Oh my god! Dude, we got... Dude, I thought I was gonna get freaking clawed. I don't understand this part. RFP, thank you, man. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the rant, for the time that you give me. Enjoy the rest of your Sega Saturday, and I'll probably be talking to you here soon, if I had to guess. How do I throw it, like, lighter? Can I, like, jump kick? Dude, this is stupid as shit. No, it threw another one! Isometric... Dude, the freaking isometrics of this bullshit. Oh my gosh! Speedrunner? Wait, we won? Ah, we died! And got anviled. What's a hosing that... What hosing that was? I thought it showed him was really boss. Then I got slammed. Well, at least I thought those at least I taught those sorry darlings a thing or two. You can bet I'll be back for more serious spooking soon. Later, dude. Guys, I think we beat it. We beat it! First try, okay. We got so damn close there twice. It. Oh. That's another one deleted. I'll take it. Okay. So I was thinking about saying this earlier in the stream. But like if I'm gonna like potentially talk about like how I feel and like a rating of a game deserves, like I need to think about how I want to do that when it comes to these retro games. I need to come up with like a scale, like attributes, like how it is it a game that's worth playable now? Which I think there's channels that do that kind of thing. I think there's like is blank worth playing? I think I see some of those videos online. And then in my head it would be like, okay, is this a game that you would rent from a gas station growing up? Because a lot of things that we did. Oh, they never really answered that question, did they? Filthy rich backstabbing slime is what they are. They dissed me good. So I'm back for a little counter dissing with... Okay. Yeah, Lake, we deleted it. So basically, did you just keep going? Okay. Alright, so yeah, we beat it. FF7. Thank you, Lake. So yeah, if I want to talk about this game, its premise is simple. And I think wasn't this similar premise of like a fear meter? Like, didn't that kind of go not combined, but they kind of have that in a few games nowadays. Didn't like the Ghostbuster game, where it's like humans versus one person, and the ghost is supposed to try to scare the rest of them, or do something, get so much energy or something. I don't know. I haven't played that Ghostbusters game or any other games that kind of use this mechanic of a scare meter. This is a nice, simple, one-player, hour and a half sit down, for your first time. Yeah, so we basically should have game over twice there. We got down to like 0 hits left, I think. Before we beat the last boss, and then I think like stage 3, in the middle of stage 3. So it's kind of a neat game to pick up. Like I said, if you'd rent this game for like $1, like back in the day where you'd get things out of the renting bin, this would be a good one that you'd pick up, play for a handful of hours, and return it. And I put it near, for that category, it's a great game. If you want to talk about like, is it worth playing today? Well, you're only gonna get like 1 or 2 plays out of it, in my opinion. And that'd be about it. Again, I don't even know, does that qualify for a 99-cent Steam game? Like where would you rate that at? That's a lot of thing that's tough whenever you're taking these old games and trying to pit them against modern stuff. That's always like an issue that you run in with. Or not an issue, but that's the thing you got to take into account. So that's going to be maybe something like, if I am going to eventually do some sort of rating system, which I don't have any plans for, but I feel like it might give you guys it might give me more things to talk about and to BS about, especially when it comes to a game like this where we're basically done with the stream an hour and a half in. I'm glad we got to get to this. I think there's going to be another game that's kind of not in the same vein, but whenever we get around to doing Harvest Moon, that's going to be another game where we're basically just hanging out, chill. Let me throw up the schedule real quick. If you guys do, like I said, if you guys want to know more about what's going on, or always make sure you guys stay in the loop, or find me basically everywhere that you guys can find me. I did start... FP did convince me to make a link tree with like my Rumble link in it, the YouTube link, my Twitter, my zombies maps, and like the schedule. Like an easy thing for people to find the schedule in. Again, I do throw the schedule in the description. So I might as well pull it up here just so you guys can see. We did this at the beginning of the stream. I'm going to do this real quick, and then we're going to find someone to raid you guys into if you're cool with that. I mean, like I said, I don't think I'm up for doing another run in this game. It's not that fun because we already kind of seen all the mechanics that were in the game. If there's like a modern version of this game, that'd be pretty cool. Don't know what price point that would go for. The price point would be too low for anyone to develop the game. Let's just put it that way. Except for like an indie developer. Because this is like I said, $10, $15 game unless if it had co-op capabilities in it. Kind of like the Ghostbusters game, which I don't know what the price point of that is. Anyone have any opinions as I pull up the schedule just to show you guys what's coming up? All right, source group. Actually, let's go.
Welcome to Rumble.
Nope, wrong button. Ah, that's my big face. That's going to make people click off. Main display. All right, here we go. So the schedule. We got through Haunting Starring Polterguy. So I guess technically I could have done this last week. All right, yeah. Anonymous Kraken, thank you for clicking on the link. If you guys convince me to, I might... Because we've done a ton of stuff. You can go back through the tabs at the bottom and see all the stuff that we've done throughout the whole year, or the last 3 years that we've been doing this. I'm going to mark it as red. Like I said, we got Rebirth with mods tomorrow, or most of the way through that. Demon's Crest for Wednesday. Evil Dead. I might even be able to pull up the thumbnails that I have for that, if you guys wanted to see real quick what we got going on. So... Demon's Crest is what I plan on doing. It's what we threw together in some AI. I might do Mission Critical on Tuesday for Memory Hat. Monday or Tuesday, depending on if like me and the crew are doing anything. Like I said, we got Harvest Moon coming up. The following, like the final Wednesday, and then Evil Dead. I need to talk to Synth to see if maybe he has a better picture of the Necronomicon for this background, or if this just works for the thumbnail. You guys, we'll see. That's a Dreamcast game. Probably not going to be it. That's a longer game. And then we got TV/movie Movember. So like I said, got Congo coming up. That game's going to suck. Or multiple games is going to suck. And then Hudson Hawk for Wednesday to start off. So that's kind of what I've got planned for the next few weeks. And then we'll see. Like I said, I'll use the extra time that I'm getting for not doing as many streams. I'm going to use that extra time to try to get ahead. Or maybe like test some things. I know there's some light gun games. There's some, light gun games like for like the old school NES, like the old school Super Nintendo, like Lethal Enforcers and that kind of stuff. And I want to test to see if I can get the Wiimotes to kind of work like that, because I was able to do that for like Revolution X and stuff like that back in the day. But that was on like a shitty laptop, and now that I have a PC that actually has Bluetooth, I want to see if I can get that going. I know you can probably go online and buy like a $300 light gun or something like that to make it more authentic. But I feel like that might be something that'd be kind of cool. Or worst case scenario, if that doesn't work, eventually whenever I do like Lethal Enforcers or one of those games that have that, but you can also use the mouse or the D-pad, we might have to just settle for that. But I figure that'd be kind of a cool thing to do for those. So the extra time that I can do that kind of stuff. I'm going to find you guys a raid target if you're cool with that. Again, like I said, always leave comments, recommendations for games you guys want me to try. I've been trying to keep track of a lot of the stuff that you guys have been put through, and the question's going to be, when am I going to fit it in? Can I come up with a theme that fits a month and go through it? Amazon is trying this game for 160 used. Interesting. So yeah, that's the kind of thing, this, like I said, it was the first time that I played it. Like the first time we played it was today. You guys literally saw that. And as soon as you get the understand the mechanics of, you got to scare them to get them out of the house. The hardest part, like I said, is the isometric controls. But a lot of these old school games with isometric controls have that. So can't really be like, oh, it's crap because of that, because that's just what the standard was. They're trying to do the best they can to make 3D with these old school consoles. And I probably would do better. Like, and if I did another run through of it, I would do a better job now that I know how to use those items and stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you guys have recommended. So we'll see what we can get to. I'm gonna do my best to kind of keep track of all that stuff. Um, Again, when it comes to Rumble Premium streams, consider I'm no longer doing all the requirements for the premium program with the ad reads. I don't know, I might need to talk to people more about should I still be doing Rumble Premium streams just because it gives you guys who have gotten a gifted sub something like more value. But at the same time, though, and also it gives like Rumble like, hey, at least I'm trying a little bit, even though I'm not willing to do the ad reads. You know, like, hey, I would have loved to be part of it, but that's just not something that I'm going to put my viewers through because I would rather have you guys here hanging out, enjoying yourself with, like I said, like a sit down couch kind of vibe. You know, like you guys are over at my house hanging out, or like we're all hanging out, like in a room BSing as we're playing games and stuff like that. So, wonder if it would be better if you could use the mouse along with the controller. The mouse would help because there are some things in this game where you have to be kind of in a certain spot to take control of it. Yeah. Yeah. And I'll be honestly, when it comes to the whole ad read thing as well, if my channel was like 10 times to 100 times the size that it is, it would make sense for me to consider doing ad reads. For Rumble's side and for the advertiser side. And at the same time, though, it'd be easier for me, to justify doing it. You remember Genesis? I don't remember Genesis having a mouse. I remember Super Nintendo having a mouse because of the Mario Paint. The Genesis mouse? Sega Genesis mouse? Hold on, let me... Is that an image? The Mega Mouse? Ooh, interesting. Is that really it? The Sega Genesis Mega Mouse. Mega Mouse gives you mega control. Wacky Worlds Creative Studio. I'm sure you can, depending on how I'm sure the RetroArch has mouse capabilities. Did you like? Okay, hold on. Mega Mouse compatible games. Let's see what we got here. Marble Madness. Wait, hold on. Here's a quick overview of mouse buttons, map and controller posts, blah, 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 blah. A few other key details. Order by release approximately. Okay, so you guys are maybe more intelligent and know more about this stuff than I do. So, Marble Madness, which is a game you guys have recommended. Nobunga no Yabua Zenko Kuban. Okay. Not too many Wacky Worlds. I see Wacky Worlds in there, like you mentioned. Richard Scarry's Busy Town, Lemmings 2, Body Count. Jimmy White's Whirlwind Snooker. YouTube has been recommending me a crazy ton of snooker videos, which is weird because A, I'm American, and B, I'm American. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it heard me playing pool at my brother's house and was like, "Oh, this guy would be interested in some snooker videos," and they knew it. They knew I would be. So I watched a handful of them. Not enough to know all the rules of the game, but enough to kind of understand maybe what's going on. Okay. That'll be an interesting thing to try out. I might need to do some research into that. Hold on. Lake Wonder. I got to throw Lake in here. Lake, do you have any other games you want me to throw on the list? Eventually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a whole bunch of people's usernames in this spreadsheet, and then the games that they recommended underneath them. So that I know who to blame whenever I'm doing whenever I'm playing a game. Wacky Worlds. Sega Mouse. Sega Mega Mouse. Sega Mega Mouse. All right. See, I'm blaming Lake now. And Lake's name is Orange, so I'm going to put his name in orange and bold it. Shadows of P... Okay. Okay, I need to get to some of these FP games that he recommended. All right. I mean, we can continue BSing if you want to, but like I said, I can send you guys over to someone. I'm glad we got through the game. Game was good to play, fun to play. Probably give you about an hour to 2 hours worth of time though. Just for you guys. I spent more time on the thumbnail than I did playing the game. And sometimes that's just the case. Again, Brycore Superstar, thank you for the follow. Follow the channel and the user. So, thank you for that. Let's see. I know there's a lot of people doing Arc Raiders. I am not a person who plays modern games. We can talk about that for a while if you really wanted to. Another one deleted, yes. And like I said, hopefully, like I said, I don't know if there's the games that I have on the list are games that I'm going to be deleting. Because I think a lot of them are going to be like longer games. Harvest Moon we're not going to beat. That's like a 30-hour game. Evil Dead is probably, like I said, it's a Dreamcast game. Dreamcast games typically take longer, or Dreamcast/PlayStation game. So that's probably going to be too many hours to do on just a Saturday. And I'm not going to push like crazy before. Mission Critical won Computer Game Review's 1995 Adventure of the Year award. So you're off the hook, yeah. So I'm going to put, just for the time being, Mission Critical here for next Tuesday. Memory Hat. I know I've been hanging out a lot with Syntrax and FP, and we've been doing like movie nights and stuff like that. So if we do not end up doing a Monday pop-up stream where we're watching like a movie or something like that, I might move it to Monday. I might move Mission Critical to Monday. That way, hypothetically, if we don't beat it on Monday, we can finish it on Tuesday. But honestly, just stay tuned for that. Make sure you're followed, which I'm pretty sure you already are, and just stay tuned for the alert that we're going live for that. I did, like I said, I purchased it, but I didn't install it. So maybe I need to make sure that's installed. Where are you at, Mission Critical? M's, LMI. Here. Boom. Boom. There. Now it's installing. You see that it's installing. Oh, another thing I guess I should basically give a shout out to that it's going to be coming down the pike is I think starting on All Souls Day, I think we're going to be playing Elden Ring for the first time. Again, thanks to FP for that game. It's been one that I've been waiting to play for a while. It is a mouse game. Well, yes. Was it like a click adventure puzzly type game? FMV, from what I saw. So I look forward to that one. That'll be fun. Like I said, just to try new things. That's kind of the goal of the channel. Try new things. See how I feel about it. And then hang out with whoever's willing to come in and hang out. Because you guys make these streams what they are. I just delete the games. I turn them on, I delete them, and you guys hang out and add the extra color in there. The vibe. Because I'm not an entertainer per se. I don't do that kind of stuff. I just go live and play games. And say funny things every once in a while, but that's whenever, I don't know, that's you guys pulled that out of me. Which is good. So, anyone have any thoughts before we send you over to a raid target? Synth? Yeah, Synth, I'm probably going... Oh, that's the chat's not on the screen. This is my ad read screen. As you can tell, you guys probably never see it because I don't use it. But yeah. Full screen. Center. There we go. Alright, Synth. Do we go say hi to John Thunder? Who's doing Escape Tarkov? Do we go say hi to... I don't see too many people on. AOA's online playing Last Epic. My starting time on the weekdays is usually 7 p.m. Eastern. Only because, I basically work till, 5:30-ish. Or I don't get home until 5:30, and then I have like an hour, basically an hour from there to get anything I need done before I start my stream. And then that gives me 4 to 5 hours to get as far as I can into a game. Which is why sometimes sometimes you'll see me start getting like really quiet when it comes to like midnight and crap like that because I'm, just not so much that I'm drained. It's just basically supposed to be time to wind down. And the entire neighborhood doesn't need to hear me yelling holy balls, at an old school game. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm not seeing too many people. I mean, we can go say hi to... You guys want to go say hi to... was it John Keane? What is, Why am I blanking on the name? Michael Keane? Michael Keane. So yeah, see, that's what I do. Yeah, Michael Keane art. We can say hi to him. It's a nice chill stream. He's playing, he's actually artistic. So we can go say hi to him. A handful of you guys, you want to at least say hi in his chat. Stick around for, for a bit there. I like to shout out people who have skill doing stuff over on Rumble. Because I feel like those are the kind of people that we should be promoting, encouraging, and enabling, which is what I kind of view you guys are as my enablers. So before I bore you guys to death and keep talking your ears off, thank you guys for giving me your time. Thank you for giving me your recommendations, your suggestions. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for more fun stuff. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth with mods, Darth Vader. We'll see if we can finish that game off. So, Lake, Memory Hat, Synthrax, FP, John Thunder rated. No! We were going to consider rating John, and he rated us instead. How you doing, John? This is what I get for doing 70-minute outros. Joe Cool? Hey, Joe Cool. I guess we can't end the stream yet? Joe, we beat the game already. What's up, John? You're one of the two people who I was choosing rating between, John. So I took too long. So how was your stream? Welcome in. Hey, Joe. Hey, John. What are we going to do? Are we going to BS now? Do I start the failure to load podcast? Do we talk about games? Do I jump into the Discord and we have a Discord chat and this turns into a podcast stream? Gotta do some stuff on YouTube. All right, well, welcome in. Again, thank you for the raid. Return to Duckov. I did see Duckov, but was it Tarkov or is it actually Duckov? Parody to Tarkov? Okay. Those are not games that I've ever played. I would probably enjoy them for a little bit, but who knows? We already got stupid stuff that we got in the schedule. Have a great weekend, John. Thank you for coming in. Stay awesome. It's Duckov. All right. Now that we got more people here, does anyone want to talk about anything before we raid out? You guys have the ability to keep the stream going. It's like a Joe, I was just saying more or less about like with new games, how I mean, that's the reason why I do retro games on the channel, is because I feel like new games for the most part are going to be underwhelming for me. You're spending $60, $70 now on an unknown product. I could BS. I could annoy you guys to death about my incomplete thoughts on me just trying to protect my wallet and convince myself that everything sucks so I don't spend money on anything. It's why I don't even buy gas for my car, because gasoline... No, just kidding. It's going to be cheaper tomorrow. One, it's so obscure but funny. Okay. But I know, Joe, everyone's doing Arc Raiders now. And it's funny to notice, and I know you'll probably be, it's basically a comedy of errors. I know a lot of people are going to be like, there's a lot of channels, and I understand the algorithm, where you have to play the current game, the current new game, you know. You have to play the current new game as a content creator. And I'm not dissing people who do this. I understand the mental part of it. And then, but you always got to keep in mind, is it a game that you would play? Is it a game that you would play? Is it a game that you could add to like your rotation of things that you enjoy playing? And then some people, you know, a new game comes out and they're really good at it, and that makes their channel. There's things like that. I know a lot of people, you know, the new Call of Duty comes out and they're one of the best people at Warzone, so that makes their channel. Yeah, see, that's Joe Cool. That right there, I didn't like it solo, but as a crew, it's quite fun. It's not fun solo at all. There are so many games, modern games, that you could say that about. I understood that. I started feeling the way that Call of Duty kind of went that route. Call of Duty, what the hell was that? A Brooklyn twang on it? What the hell? Call of Duty. But I understood whenever they started doing the Black Ops 4 kind of way of going about the multiplayer, it felt like you need to be into like a group to kind of play as a team, and that'd give you an advantage over everyone. New York COD, yeah. And a lot of games I feel like probably fall into that category. If I played more games, I'd have a better opinion. If I played more modern games, I'd have a better opinion. But that's kind of the way that I was feeling. I like single player games because I don't get along with other people. I'm just kidding. We get along just fine. .com is single player. That was one thing that I was saying about today's game, was I feel like the essence of today's game, Ecto, Ghost, the essence of today's game, I feel like they used for the Ghostbusters themed game that came out, the multiplayer game where one person's the ghost and they gotta try to build up energy. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I think multiplayer can make a lot of games have more... Multiplayer games... There are games that go from... Okay, like, for example, Ark Survival Involved. I played that game a ton. Me and Convoluted played that game a ton. And I apologize for everyone who's joining in and seeing that we're not playing the game that we already beat. I apologize that this is like a talking session. But if you guys are cool with hanging out for a little bit longer, I'm cool with doing it. But I played 7 years multiplayer amount. Yeah, I played too much Star Wars Galaxies, the old, back in the, what was it? Is it late 90s? It'd be early 2000s. Star Wars Galaxies when I was in middle school and high school. So that was JDA podcast. Yeah. This is the 70-minute outro that we typically do on this channel, that we used to do on this channel. Hosted by Dorquitos. Is Dorquitos a person? Thank you for, yeah, that's neat that you're trying to do that. I figure Zomboid's gonna be one of those ones that I would want to touch again, maybe once or twice. It was weird. It was getting a little bit, I don't know. Yeah, it was like there was a handful of ideas that I had of like starting up like little not mini servers, but like trying to work out like maybe a community on Rumble that would want to do some stupid ideas that I had floating around in my head. Is Beers. Okay, I trust Beers. Beers is awesome. Same with Noobs. There was a handful of ideas. There was like things from our childhood growing up, and of course we all would not have played the same games or anything like that. There was a game mode in Medal of Honor Allied Assault called Freeze Tag. I don't know if there's any games nowadays that have anything along those lines, but I figure like there was like you get like 2 to 5 minutes before the match in creative mode where you can kind of like build bunkers and block off walls and build stuff like in like a creative. I don't, the modding stuff that people did back in the day. Yeah. Back in the day, kind of gave me like the ability, like the want to kind of do some of that stuff my own, which is why I did the zombies mapping stuff for zombies or for Black Ops 3. But I would want to do like we set up like a server of for Medal Honor of Allied Assault, and because it's like such an old game, there's ways of getting like license there's ways of like other people like Joe Cool or John or something like that if they wanted like a copy of the game. I'm sure like Internet Archive has a copy. I know I have a disc of it somewhere with the key, so I can install it on my machine if Windows 11 would support it. I'm sure there's other ways of doing it, but I figure like that'd be fun to do, like set that up, or maybe like a small BO2 Zombies was your jam. Yeah, BO3 was mine. It was the most fun I had, just because of like the storyline elements to it and crap like that. That I feel like they did best with that. And then, like I said, the custom maps was fun, and that also multiplayer really helped with zombies. Me and my older brother would play that, and through all those things. Okay, where was it going? So I think that'd be a cool idea. I think Star Wars Galaxies might be a neat idea, but I feel like I think Star Wars Galaxies, you would need at least 40 people or more alone just to have a story. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. That I struggled with Zombies Ate My Neighbors. No, I think we played that for like 6 hours until I got hard locked somewhere. Yeah. I didn't get any of the DLC for BO2, which is what kind of probably stopped me, Joe Cool, from following that path. But I did play like the remakes of like Moon and stuff like that. Okay, where else is I going with this? I think it'd be cool to do like either like a Star Wars Galaxies kind of thing, or a Medal of Honor Allied Assault, where we maybe play some old school. We retry old school games. I mean, I even logged into my Neopets account for all you guys. No, not for you guys. For you guys to know, I logged into my Neopets account that I made 20 years ago. About 20 years ago? When would I have been in like middle school? That had been that long ago? Yeah, about 20 years ago. Yeah, because I did say that my Neopet is old enough to drink. Bomberman. Dude, I was too good at Bomberman. I feel like people like that kind of was cool whenever on the Tuesdays we were playing Worms. I feel like Worms was an awesome game. Like Worms Armageddon was awesome because you could do 8 teams. It's not as sophisticated as Worms WMD that we were playing, but at least I think you can do 8 teams. The map level creator wasn't as complex as the stuff that we were able to do now, like where we were able to do the Van Damme map and all that stuff. Fear is a classic now. I've never played Fear. But I figure like what I was the idea behind why I was going through like Medal of Honor, Allied Assault, and Star Wars Galaxies, and maybe like use those as a starting point to brainstorm ideas, is I was thinking maybe it'd be kind of cool to have something along the lines of that Zomboid thing, where kind of when Jedi used to be when Jedi used to be rare instead of you just being able to start as one. I figured like it'd be a cool idea for those kind of things because those games need community. Those kind of events need to be community events that have like as many people who want to join. Now, you don't need to have. I mean, you don't need to have 40 people in a Discord talking to each other. You can have groups of 8 here and there, or or you could do whatever. But I just feel like it's good to kind of talk about those things, brainstorm it. And then, like I said, I throw something out there into the ether. Someone hears that, and it makes them think of something else, and then they start going along their path to making something. And then they eventually, I don't do my thing, but they do their thing, and they invite me to it. And I'm like, oh, might as well. That seems like something I would want to do, or that fits. I would maybe find that fun, and then go ahead and do that. I know there's a handful of people doing Minecraft servers. Minecraft is weird for me along those lines. Doing Jackbox up. Jackbox was weird for me. I don't have a cohesive thought about that whenever I did join them. I did have fun whenever I joined them for the most part. But my issue with those kind of games, I get too competitive with bullshit. So like I sit there, I'll join it and I'm like, well, I don't understand the rules and I'm not doing well because I don't understand the rules, or I'm not silly. I don't know. It's just weird. But I mean, I did have fun whenever I did hang out with you for those. Where was I going along this path before I sidetracked myself? And why are more people coming in and hanging out? I hate... That's funny. Let's see. Minecraft. Minecraft is fun for a little bit. The inventions and presentations are the absolute best. Yeah. That, and then obviously one of the running jokes with that was my OnlyFans account. That was one of the best running jokes for a lot of that thing. And it was funny too, is I would put the same answer as someone else, but they would put one more word in and make it better than what I would type in. But yeah, a lot of fun stuff. It's always good to have they're like, it's like community building events too. Like you're playing off of each other and stuff like that. And I think it was cool too. Yeah, I could still be, yeah. Yeah, why are you guys coming in? I had more people when I'm not playing than when I am playing. I gotta start a podcast, obviously, but I'm not that interesting. I can talk whatever you guys give me things to talk about. Like I said, probably like 30 minutes ago when we started this rant, you guys are my enablers. What's RL Craft? A Minecraft mod? Don't look it up. Okay. Is it like real life craft? Only rants? Yes. My product. Yes, only rants. Joe Cool. What I did really think was cool. Well, we're talking about Minecraft now. One of the cool mods, and there's probably like thousands now compared to what there were back then. But one of the cool mods that I enjoyed, there was like an RPG style mod for Minecraft, where there was like dungeons would spawn and you get to go through, either do like a tower or you have to do like a dungeon underground, and you get like an enchanted item or enchanted books that had additional attachments to it. So maybe that falls under that category. There was also other mods that we used. We rebuilt like our hometown, and there was one of the things where we like rebuilt, like we built like a giant ass giant ass tree that was so big that it broke. Like, you couldn't fit it all in the same chunk, but it was hollowed out on the inside, and you'd have like layers going around. And I had an entire four-way spiral staircase that went around the entire outside of it all the way to the top to where you get to the branches. And like it's ideas like that where like you take the idea of like living inside of a tree, or like the Great Deku tree, and you turn it into an actual Minecraft location. So yeah. Yeah, these are all cool. Like these are all cool ideas, community things to do, to hang out, to play games, make kind of an exciting atmosphere for the streamer, for the player. So if you've never played or looked at it, I'll keep that in mind. Definitely send out an invite whenever you guys get it going. Because right now I don't have as many things on the schedule. I'm taking this time to mentally make sure that I'm not that I don't grind myself out, or that I'm not forcing stuff, you know. You try remaking Castlevania 1 in Minecraft? Yeah. Um, but yeah, like right now, like I said, since we're no longer doing Tuesdays with the fellas, since I'm no longer since I don't have a Thursday night cross co-op randomizer game, it's nice to have these empty spots for me to like just do whatever I feel like doing, like get caught up or get ahead on some thumbnails or test out some stuff. It's nice to have like the free ability to do that. So it's nice to have the free ability to do what I want, because I was getting too much. Like if you guys go back and look at the damn schedule and stuff like that, you guys notice I've been doing like six streams a week, and maybe like forcing it too much, maybe. But I mean, I was having fun doing it. You guys are willing to hang out. But you can only put your foot. Man, this is gonna be something that you don't, some taboo shit right here. You guys ready for some taboo shit that I shouldn't even talk about? Because people hate listening to streamers talk about bullshit. Whenever the incentive for me to stream more time is more time to hang out with you guys, to create more memories, to get through stuff. I have tons of stuff in that game list that you guys have recommended. I have tons of stuff, so it's not like I'm running out of things to do. It's just that I got in my own head about the ways that like the creator program and stuff like that were changing, that I felt like they ripped away my incentive. But that's kind of like bullshit though, because my incentive was never like make money, stream the most amount of hours so that you can make the most amount of money. That wasn't the incentive. And I don't want that to be the incentive. My goal is to always not change who I am or what I do for a platform. You know, because then I become fake, and no one wants to watch someone be fake as shit. I mean, I hate it. If I start getting the feeling that someone's fake, I don't do it. You know, I don't associate with it. I don't go out of my way to associate with it. So yeah, that's my goal. My goal, like I said, come in, hang out, have fun, be real. And hopefully that shows. I mean, there's nothing special about what I do. I just put the time in, so. Yeah. My problem, Joe Cool, is I'm not that opinionated, which I know what the counter argument is. What do you mean you're not that opinionated? You just did a 40-minute rant about nothing. But that's it though. I did literally a 40-minute rant about nothing. I should consider doing like a stream like this maybe once in a blue moon, where I just sit into Discord and talk to you guys and do like Suno music or Sora stuff. I did see Joe Cool's doing some Sora stuff. I was doing some of that stuff as well because I had a stupid idea, Joe Cool. Love to see a streamer fail or do poorly at a game. See, that's my problem, is I don't want to fail. And I'm not going to fail on purpose. I don't do that shit. You know, I don't fail on purpose just so I can get mad and yell at the screen and crap like that. I want everything to be as real as possible. It's the same reason why I don't play the games like before the stream. I don't look up guides, even though Panda Sub was saying that I was a cheater by doing that. Shout out to Panda Sub. Hopefully he's doing awesome. Grok image is so much better than Sora. Does that cost anything, or can you just do it? But okay, so the stupid idea that Convoluted and I were going back and forth was creating an AI fake OST, fake video game OST, because I'm a big fan of the Megas, the guys who took Mega Man songs and then turned them into like rock-ish songs. I was like, you know what? It'd be cool to do like a fake soundtrack for a game. And then what will end up happening is I don't have a verified account. I'm not spending money on that. I'm cheap. You know me, Joe. I'm cheap as shit. Not many talk about it. The thing that I would do... Okay. Sora 2 will only be free... Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I got my use out of it. But yeah, that was what I was going to do with Suno. Because I did finally get Suno Pro. So I've been making some stuff that sounds better. You know, better instruments, better vocals. And I'm trying to do, like I said, a fake video game OST. And then what would end up happening is if you do a fake video game OST, it gives you inspiration for maybe potentially making an actual game. And I don't have the time to do it, but I would rather have the influences or like the motivational factors set in place that if somehow my brain was like, oh, let's do this thing. It's a stupid idea. Let's do it. At least there's more motivational factors because that's always my biggest thing is always that first step with anything, you know, with streaming, you know, with doing any stuff. You know, it's always, I want to try, the makers are great. Why you like Overclock Remix too? Yeah. So, like I said, I want to try to keep those motivational things going for me because if I don't have them, it's going to be easy for me. It's going to be easy for me to dismiss stuff, and then, you know, bad things happen because of that. So, does anyone have anything else they want me to talk about? Because I mean, it's been what? How long has it been since the raid came through? John, this is your fault, John Thunder. 58. Dude, yeah, we've been talking for over half an hour about nothing. I hope I gave you all your money's worth for this raid. Again, guys, you can check out the schedule in the description. I did make a link tree. You can check that out if you guys want, or you can find me on Twitter or whatnot. So, what should I happen to botters on Rumble? I think, because Rumble's not going to do anything about it, Joe. I think what we need to do, because I was falling under this negative part too, where I was letting the bullshit. Dude, there better not be a raid incoming. Memory hat. I was falling under the bullshit of. I was falling under the BS of letting the fact that they're picking and choosing these Twitch streamers over the people who are on the platform. I was letting that cloud my ability to enjoy, have fun, and I shouldn't let that happen. Diablo 1 is okay. Keep that. I never played a Diablo game. I was always more of a StarCraft 2 kind of guy. But what we need to start doing, or at least my opinion, we're gonna start doing, is focusing on the better parts. Because those people who have the fake numbers and stuff, Joe, in my opinion, they're always gonna be, you know, they're either gonna do the fake it till they make it thing, where they start getting more people to go in and hanging out and enjoying their stuff, or eventually they're gonna get exposed and they're gonna take the money and take as much money as Rumble's willing to give them, and they'll go to another platform. They'll go stick to Twitch. You know, Twitch will make a change, and all of a sudden that'll be their priority again. Or Kick will make a change, and they'll go back to Kick. Rumble's going to do what they want to do with their own money, with their own platform. Right now, they're just trying to get more of a word out there. All right, remember, like I said, I'm going to be rating Michael Keane here in about 5 minutes because I'm not letting Joe keep giving me topics to talk about. But the goal is keep shouting out, keep propping up, keep enjoying and supporting, you know, enabling the real people on here. You know, me and Synthrax are close. I'm going to keep trying to, you know, shout him out as much as I can. FP's got his new venture, you know. Yeah, I did see that. So the goal is going to be understand the real people, find the real people, and make it so that they don't quit the platform. You know, it's going to have to be grassroots. I mean, it's a small thing now. And even if like I even thought about this too, like people who I've had like beef with, which I don't really have beef with that many people here on Rumble. I still want them to succeed. I still want them to pull more people to the platform, to kind of shape the platform to what we want. Even people who I don't like, or, you know, who I don't watch, who don't fit my style of streaming. I still want them to be successful, pull more people to the platform, kind of to build what it is. Because right now, you know, we want all the real people who are trying to do real things, authentic people, to keep the system afloat. Because they're going to keep, you know, other people keep trying to jump in and snatch whatever, you know, whatever's available off the cart for their own benefit. You know, people have different thresholds for what they're willing to do. like I said, for me, I'm not really willing to do ad reads. It's not really my thing. I'm going to do my best to never do them. Like, that's like my goal. Like I said, less of like my channel like not doubles, like 10 times the size to where it's even logically possible. Like, people actually care what I think, or enough people care what I think about something. And then, of course, I'd want to use the product first instead of just shilling for something I know nothing about. But other people, like, people have different senses of value systems, the things that they care about, things that they put above other things. And that's just not me. You know, like, everyone's got their other things. Yeah. Like I said, keep supporting the people here. Keep supporting the people here that you enjoy. Don't let them quit. Don't let them give up. Because honestly, it's the community here. And I'm sorry for the 3 people who were over on YouTube who's here was talking about Rumble BS for the last like 40 minutes. You guys are more than welcome to come over here, make the environment more fun. It's more free speech-ish. And there's a lot of awesome real people over here. And because there's less people over here, even though the algorithm doesn't really exist, there's a higher chance of you being found. You just got to be active, supportive, talk to people, engage in their chat, you know, be a little bit selfless when it comes to, like, not just self-promoting yourself everywhere. You know, be a real human being. And treat other people that way, too, as real people. But, hey, I'm just a guy. My brain works differently than a lot of people, which is a blessing and a curse. But let's go raid out before we start talking about more BS. Look, Synthrax is already over here. Synth, I'm coming in for the raid. Don't you dare let him know before I get in there. But guys, go say hi to Michael Keane. Again, John Thunder, thank you for the raid. And thank you guys for sticking through this 40-minute outro. All right. Watch history. Hold on. Can I do this? If I do this, copy this. All right. Uh-oh, he knows? Who knows? All right, guys. Get ready. Get your emotes ready for his chat if you guys are cool with it. Like I said, feel free. Feel free. Thumbs up, follow, all the stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay awesome. Again, peace out. And thank you for your time and your support and for enabling me. Follow this raid. Peace out.